Hey everyone, what's up? It's Blim. Welcome back to my channel. Yep, no look yet. Happy Friday. I hope you're all having a great day so far. I am just getting into some makeup right now, and we're going to chat because, as you've probably gathered by the title, we're going to be responding to a music video that Blair White was in with rapper Tom MacDonald. Blair made a cameo in the video, and if you don't know, Blair White is trans, of course. Blair White is a YouTuber. I talk about YouTubers over here on my channel, so we're going to get right into it. I've definitely got some thoughts about Blair being in this video and this music video and the message as a whole. So let's jump into it. First of all, I'm going to play a little clip of the video that was on Blair White's Instagram story. Blair White appeared in this video in a ski mask and all this kind of stuff. You know, nothing wrong with that. That is great. But what I do want to say is there are some lyrics in this song that refer to people's pronouns and saying, oh, it doesn't matter. These people are all retards. These people are all snowflakes. Okay. I've got some thoughts, but first, here's the clip.
He, she, his, him, hers, them, they, screw up pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days.
Y'all are so fake, oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes, whoa.
I've gone and watched the whole video, listened to the whole song, and yeah, I do have some thoughts about it. So, we're going to get into those right now. Honestly, I didn't think the song was completely awful. I do kind of get the message that the artist is trying to put across, that we should just all kind of accept each other for who we are, which, yeah, I can understand that. But to me, if you're saying to non-binary people, we don't respect your pronouns, or trans people, if you're saying to these people, we don't respect your pronouns, me as a non-binary person, I do kind of take a little bit of offence to that, honestly. You know, and if they want to call me a snowflake, as they say in the song, fine. I really don't care. You know, but in return, if you're going to call me a snowflake or misgender me, then I'm going to call you by the wrong name. See how you like that? You know, if it doesn't matter, if pronouns don't matter, misgendering people doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter if I call you the wrong name. See? See how that works? So, let's move on.
Okay guys, so the video for Snowflakes by Tom MacDonald, in which I have a cameo, is officially out. You guys need to go watch it. Big shout out to Tom for giving me this cameo, considering if you look at his work, he very rarely has any other people in his videos. So he wanted my tranny ass climbing on a cop car in Versace and in a ski mask and doing crazy shit. Not quite sure what they see in me, but also big shout out to Nova, his girlfriend, who produced the video, who is a rock star, so talented herself, who also does music. She made me feel so comfortable, so at home. It was my first music video shoot, at least in a big production style like that. And so I was a little nervous, and they made me feel so comfortable. It was amazing. Go watch it. Number iTunes already, 500,000 views in just 2 hours, and that's amazing. Go watch.
Blair also shared this DM on her Instagram with somebody who is a follower of hers, saying that they're sorry they've previously been rude in videos to her before, saying they used to be a white nationalist who went to prison in 2017. Since their time in prison, they've learned to accept all different types of people, and they're secretly obsessed with Blair, and they're sorry they've been rude. So, why do I think this video, or these particular lyrics in this video, are damaging to non-binary people and also to the trans community? Well, I think it's damaging because non-binary people, as well as trans people, do experience gender dysphoria. So I think it's very disrespectful and very damaging to say to any of us, oh, I'm not going to respect your pronouns and I'm going to call you a snowflake for me being asked to respect your pronouns. You know, that to me is just transphobia. You know, there's no other word for it, really. You know, gender non-conforming people and non-binary people all fall under the trans umbrella. And to say that you're not going to respect a simple thing like somebody's pronouns, that's transphobia. That is everyday transphobia. Instagram recently added a feature where you can add your pronouns into your bio as well. So it shows you that the world is changing, you know, the world is really starting to change. And if people aren't respecting these changes, then they're going to get left behind. You know, if people are still stuck in their ways when it comes to the trans community, they're really going to get left behind. You know, trans people have such a high suicide rate because of things like gender dysphoria, SA, and just how they're treated in society. But not only that, you know, things like not having proper access to mental health services. There are so many issues within the trans community. And yes, the trans community does include non-binary people and gender non-conforming people too. So to not respect that, to not respect our pronouns, is disrespectful to the transgender community. And honestly, to come out with those kind of lyrics during Pride Month as well, I'm like, damn, you know, no, you can't do that. Well, they can do it and they did do it, but I'm just like, what? You're really coming out on Pride Month saying, oh yeah, we're not going to respect people's pronouns, you're all retards. Yeah, okay, you're coming out on Pride Month just insulting the queer community. Wow, lovely, love that for us. Also, I think the timing of this song is very risky because at the moment in the US, you've got things like this happening. First day of Pride Month, Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill banning transgender females from girls and women's sports. Caitlyn Jenner has spoken about that herself. That was something that she was an advocate for as well. I think this is dangerous. Trans people are at risk. And honestly, those of us with YouTube channels or social media, we need to speak out and we need to stand up for the transgender community at the moment. And not just now because it's Pride Month, but all year round, because trans lives are at risk from politicians making these kind of decisions. This all comes as well after the other day I shared a video in one of my YouTube videos. I shared a little video clip of a non-binary child going by the name of Leo being bullied at school, having a pride flag ripped away from them by some other kids, you know, and it's important. I think we do need to get in there and educate kids and also their parents on all of this, because if we don't, then trans kids are going to continue to be at risk. Trans kids are going to continue to take their own lives over this stuff. And honestly, that is not a world that I want to live in at all. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to some happier stuff. Now that we've done that part of the video, I am moving on to some more kind of makeup stuff. NORVINA. Now, NORVINA is back. ABH NORVINA has just released another palette like this, but it's a lilac one. And that is actually volume 5 of the NORVINA palettes.
You guys, my excitement levels are through the freaking roof today. As you can tell, I didn't have a chance to really pull it together today. And that's okay, because I'm so excited for you guys to see the campaign, see the product. The lilac palette is so girly. She's so pretty. A year since I've launched anything, and I really took my time with this one, and I really took my time telling a story. So for people that want to connect to the NORVINA brand, they're like, okay, am I a NORVINA person? I hope that this campaign will help you connect. There's all sorts of different models, and then of course looks and the vibe, and it's just telling a story. You know, I like to connect to things from a story perspective, to say like I envision myself in that world. So that's how absolutely rude of the sun to like disappear on us right when we're filming. But anyway, what I haven't revealed yet is my second campaign, which I'm trying to like hold off because I have so much content from my first campaign. But my second one, which I'm not in, but it's okay, it's sickening. That on purpose. It's an extension of basically who the NORVINA customer is. It's a younger vibe, and it speaks directly to the product, the second product that I'm launching, also with lilac. And that product is something you wouldn't expect from me, but it's something that I'm pretty passionate about, and it is lip balm. So I made these 3 sickening lip balms. This is mango, this is coconut, and this is strawberry. You're probably gonna see these in PR before you campaign. Really important to me that I did this, especially during the pandemic. Nobody cared about like putting on liquid lipstick, a gloss. So I was like, how do you keep lips hydrated? How do you keep them feeling like really like silky and just, but without, you know, making people freaked out about putting a mask on top of it. So that was like just so perfect for me. I'm wearing strawberry right now. This is like the most color you will get. So boom, that's what it looks like. Strawberry, isn't she cute? Hold on, let me open it. Hold on. It's so freaking cute. I'm obsessed. And the flavor is just so yummy, so on point. You get a ton of product. But here's what's important about this, because a lot of people would be like, oh, ew, a lip balm. Like, I don't want to put my finger in it. For all you dip-phobic people out there, check this out. Mouth in it. Yep. You don't have to worry about that. And look, oh my God, my lip print is still in strawberry.
So Norvena's been gone from social media for quite a while. I think everyone in the kind of beauty space remembers the big PR searches that were done on Twitter. And I think Norvina almost had a bit of a kind of meltdown over some of that, because there was a lot of fighting and bitching on Twitter. It was insane. So Norvina kind of really disappeared from Twitter. I honestly haven't seen Norvina there much at all. Norvina to me strikes me as a type to be a kind of more behind the scenes person, just working away. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. You know, from someone like me who was previously quite shy on YouTube and stuff like that, I get it, you know, so I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But also there's been a lot of criticism of this palette so far. I've seen criticism online. People are saying it looks too similar to the Volume 1 Norvina palette or the Volume 4 Norvina palette. Personally, I don't quite see that. I do love the colour story of this new Volume 5 palette, this lilac and purple one. It's got a lot of kind of neutral colours in it as well. I think it's really nice. But is it similar maybe to Volume, what is it, 4? Maybe slightly. You know, there was a lot of kind of pinky lilac in that. But I don't think with these palettes you're meant to sort of buy all of them, because they're huge. You know, they're massive, big palettes with so many colours in them. So open this one up. They're big, you know. They're massive. They're big palettes with a lot in them. And they do retail for about, I think, £68 on Beauty Bay. So I don't think you're meant to buy all of them unless you're someone who's like a real serious ABH or Norvina collector. But, you know, you're probably just going to get one or two if you really like the colour story of a certain one or two of them. But people, for some reason, complain a lot about the fact that Norvina brought those palettes out quite close together. They didn't like that. There was quite a lot of kind of internet drama surrounding those releases, but I do really like the new one. It's been a year, as Norvina said, since she's done a release like that from the brand, and I think it's good to see it back personally. You know, if people didn't buy any of the previous versions of the palette, they've got this one. Or if they did and they want to buy this one as well, you know, the option's there for them. So I think it's a really good release. As I said yesterday, I think the campaign for this launch looks sickening. I think Norvina does do so well with the campaigns. I like them. I do think that, yes, they're definitely aimed at a younger market. So when people like Jen Loves have made videos talking about why they don't like ABH or the Norvina brand, you know, I get it. I can see their point of view, but me personally, I like what Norvina does. I like the whole kind of spacey, futuristic vibe. I think it's wicked. I think it's great. The only sort of criticism I had with the campaign was, as I said, I thought they could be a little bit more inclusive, like when it comes to people with disabilities and things like that. Being as, you know, ABH are one of those brands that have got the budget to hire models and pay models. Yeah, I do think they could be a little bit more inclusive. But, you know, maybe they don't think that's a desirable image to put out in their campaigns. I don't know. But I would like to see that change in the future and change for the better. Just become a little bit more inclusive, a little bit more open to different types of people. Personally, just my view. But all in all, I thought the campaign was really sickening. I thought it was lovely. Then, of course, we had Jaclyn Hill today doing her launch video, which was for her new Rouge Romance or Bougie Rouge collection. Honestly, that whole collection, that whole campaign, I think is beautiful. This is a real redemption moment for Jaclyn Hill. I love to see it. You know, Jaclyn got really dragged with her lipsticks the first go round when she launched them, when there were hairs in them, bits of plastic, glass, all that business. Jaclyn got dragged for filth. And honestly, I'm really happy that she's come out with this collection and this type of campaign. I think it suits her. I think it suits her personality. And also, it kind of gives me a little bit of the Madonna MTV, what was it? The MTV Awards performance. You know, the Vogue performance where they're all flipping their fans and all that stuff. I loved that. And honestly, this campaign from Jaclyn Hill is really giving me a little taste of that. That, and also Jaclyn said it was inspired by the 18th century and she was watching a film with her sister and that's what inspired her. That's all really cool. But personally, when I looked at it, I was like, Madonna MTV Vogue performance. You know, that was just what I thought. It's decadent. It's a little bit, you know, kind of campy. And I love it. I think that is a really great direction for Jaclyn Hill to go in with her brand. You know, she's got fans who are gay, trans, you know, so I think why not camp it up a little bit more? You know, why not make us all feel welcome and feel included? Because honestly, when these cosmetic brands do that, I love it. When they appeal to different types of people like that, I think that is great. And, you know, hopefully that sort of thing makes positive change in the beauty community rather than just, you know, putting out a basic bland component and a basic bland this and that. Look at me here, just smashing all my foundation and concealer into my face. I'm not even sure what type of look I want to do yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to do like the male contouring and do a drag king look, or if I'm going to do like a rainbow pride look. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to say take care, stay safe, stay well. Let me know what you think about all the drama with Blair White doing a cameo in this rap video. Let me know also what you think about the song, the message of the song. If you go and watch the video, let me know all your thoughts and opinions on it. You know, I'm definitely curious to hear other people's viewpoints on that. But I'm going to say goodbye for now. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye.